Hi friend, welcome back. This is Sanjay Kumar, founder of SelectorsHub. Request you if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming innovation updates. Thank you. TestCase Studio. This is another great plugin which helps you a lot to save a huge amount of time while doing the software testing and the development. It's a free browser plugin which can help you to write your manual test cases automatically, generate the manual steps automatically to reproduce the issue and for the documentation purpose. It also helps you with the automatically generated XPath selectors automation, in fact, the partial or you can say the pseudo code for the automation script. So this saves a huge amount of time. There has been a lot many features and improvement has been done in TestCase Studio from the time it has been launched. So here I'm creating this tutorial with the latest version 1.1.6. This will help you guys a lot to learn a lot many new things or new concepts, and this will definitely going to help and add a lot of value in your day-to-day work. So let's see without any further delay. This is absolutely free browser plugin. So here just go to SelectorsHub.com. You will see that TestCase Studio button here on the top. So just click on this header here. And here this is available for all the browsers. So you can add for whichever browser you want to use. So generally like most of the people are using for Chrome. So I will take an example on Chrome here. So just click on this. It will take you to the browser store. Here you can add to Chrome. Just click on this button, add to Chrome. This is just like to add any other browser plugin, and this is absolutely safe and secure. So once you have added it in your browser, I would recommend that you please restart the browser once. So this will help you to make the best use of it. Or if you want to continue to use it, just open the new tab, and in the new tab, whatever you want to do, you just like let's say we want to test the google.com website. So you just open that website, okay, and after adding it, where you can find it in your browser. So here you will see that default extension logo. Click on this and there will be TestCase Studio. So in Chrome browser, generally like you will have to pin it to toolbar, plugins you want to, whichever plugins logo you want to see basically in the toolbar. So you will have to pin it to toolbar, pin it. Now you can see the TestCase Studio logo here. This is the TestCase Studio logo. This is SelectorsHub. Yeah, SelectorsHub, if you haven't explored yet, definitely you must check it out. That's a boon for the developers and testers. Okay, so we have added, we have installed TestCase Studio in our browser, and we are ready with this. Now, suppose we want to use this. So we'll see how can we use it and how can we automatically generate the manual test cases. So basically, TestCase Studio, what it does, it convert each and every action which we perform on the web application into plain English sentences which anybody can understand. Okay, so how it will do, how can we use the TestCase Studio? Let's see. So what you have to do before starting your testing, you just have to click on this TestCase Studio logo on the toolbar. That's all you have to do. Just click on this logo here, and that's how TestCase Studio window will open here. It is asking you to please register. So this is just very first time registration process. So here you can register. So with your email ID, if you have the official email, you can register with the official email, or you can register with your Gmail. And here you can enter your email ID and password. This is a one-time registration process, entire lifetime. So here you can just register, click on register. Okay, and that's all. So now our TestCase Studio is ready. Here, after doing that registration, now simply you can start your testing the way you were doing your testing. So suppose we want to test the Google search functionality. Okay, so let's start with that. So here, suppose we want to do this Google search functionality, so we just search SelectorsHub here, press enter. After entering that, after typing SelectorsHub, we press enter. Okay, then we click on this first link, SelectorsHub. We are here. Let's say we right click on TestCase Studio. Okay, then we click on training. We clicked on, let's say, courses and recordings. We clicked on certification. Then we click on XPath practice page. Then suppose we have clicked on this home page. Here, suppose we search for the save and click on search button. So far you see that we have performed a lot many actions. Now if we have to, like, normally what you do, we have to type each and every step in plain English sentences, right? Either we go to any tool or we open any notepad, and there we used to type each and every step. Like, this is our first step, open the website google.com. Then second step, search for the, type into the box, in that box type for the selectors up, then click on press enter key, then click on the first link, etc, etc. So can we get all those things automatically? So here you see the magic. Either you can just switch to the window here, or you just click on this logo here, it will bring it to the front. And now you see here the magic. It has recorded all those steps into plain English sentences. You see the very first step. If I just expand this, open website google.com, enter selectors hub into search. Now you see that this sentence tells you the complete sentence. Here is the complete sentence. So you can understand, okay, this was the first step. The second step was we have entered selectors hub into the search box, then we press enter key, then we click on selectors hub innovation inspired link, then right click on TestCase Studio. If you recall what all steps we have performed, they all have been recorded here along with the data. And now good thing is that now here you will see the complete sentence. Earlier it was showing the data here only, but now you get the complete sentence, like enter selectors hub into search box. So this makes a sentence much readable and more complete. Earlier it was showing enter into search and then data was here, but now it will show you the complete sentence, that enter selectors hub into search, or like one more enter statement is here. You can see enter save into search. So basically the data is coming in the steps itself, so it is even more complete. Now if you want to save this as a test case, you just download this, and whenever you want to refer this test case, or you want to upload this test case into TestRail, Jira, or any test management tool, or if you want to save this for a future purpose, so you can save this. You see that your steps are ready here, your test case is ready, anytime you can refer. If you got an issue, like let's say you got an bug here at this point of time, then you have to reproduce the issue. So how you will get those steps? Simply you can refer these steps here recorded and follow those steps to reproduce the issue. Because this happen a lot, that many a times we got an issue after 10-15 steps and we are not able to reproduce those issues. And in fact, like, if we have to tell it to our developer that we got this issue, please fix this, they always ask us to get the steps to reproduce the issue. So now you need not to, like, reproduce the issue manually again, and then note down all those steps manually, like you are typing each and every step and then sharing with the developer. You can simply copy these steps and paste it to your developer. Just copy them here, copy all you got copied, and then you can paste it to your developer, that these are the steps. You can check them, like you can just simply paste that, and you can share it with your developers, that these are the steps to reproduce this issue, please fix it. Likewise, there are lot many features which can save a huge amount of time for you. Like for an example, you see that if by mistake, or you want, basically you want to add any new step in between. Suppose we want to add one more step in, after clicking on this selectors of innovation, we want to add one step. So here, suppose we want to add wait time. Okay, so you just click on this plus button here, and here you can add wait time. Wait for, let's say, 5 seconds. Like this you can add. if you have recorded or any assert statement you want to add, like verify something like this, verify search element is there or not, so that you can add the verify statement, wait statement, or anything you want to add, that you can add as a step in between. If you have recorded any step by mistake which you want to delete before downloading the test case, you just click on this delete button here, and that step will be deleted. This is really cool and very good feature. This will help you guys a lot. Then, so we got the manual test case, we got the steps to reproduce the issue. If ever in production any issue comes, we can refer these steps. In fact, if you are a developer, then also you can use this tool. You just have to click on this tool logo here before starting your testing, manual testing or unit testing, functional testing, whatever you say. So that just you have to click on this logo and you start performing your functional testing. It will keep recording your steps into plain English sentence, which you can share with your tester, developer, or anyone. Then if you are an automation tester and or automation developer and you are writing the automation script, this tool can save a bunch amount of time for you and really can help you. You see that it has generated XPath and cssSelector for each and every possible steps. So wherever there is an interaction with an element, it has recorded and generated and recorded the XPath and cssSelector for that element. So here you can see that this was the steps here for search element. This is the XPath, this is the cssSelector. Now when you are writing the automation script referring this as a test case, you need not to open the browser and go back to like your editor and then coming back to the browser and then again and again inspecting element, then writing the XPath or generating the XPath for them. No, you did not to waste time. You have all the XPath and cssSelector in place. You just start writing your automation script and you can use these XPath and cssSelector. And these XPath and cssSelector both are really good and robust, which you can use. The algorithm behind them to generate is the same logic which is there in the SelectorsHub, so you can absolutely trust on them. Then if you want to like, because this is just an here you see that this is just the XPath. Suppose you want the complete script, like you just want in that format, like driver.find element by.xpath. In that format, if you want your XPath and cssSelector, you just click on this toggle button here, set driver command. There's something like similar feature like in your SelectorsHub we have. So click on this and there you go. You see that all the commands are ready here. Now you just simply click on copy all and go back to your editor and you can paste it here and see the magic here. All the commands are ready. Now if you want to just say, let's say you want to click here, you can add the click statement. If you want to add anything like, let's say, send keys or whatever you want, that you can do it here. So basically through this tool, your automation is script ready, your XPath like your manual test case is ready, your automation script is ready, your selectors are ready, your data is ready. And what you did, nothing, you just clicked on simple one icon here. This command, of course, like if you will be thinking that we don't use this command, so this is again the like very simple command. Here you can use any command. If you are using Cypress, you can type cy.get, and wherever you have written the cssSelector, just replace that with XPath value and hit enter. You see that all the commands are generating for cssSelector with cy.get. You can copy and use it in your automation script. If it is something like that, if it could be anything like find by XPath, something like this. So wherever you have written XPath, just replace that with XPath value keyword and hit enter. You will get that. It could be anything like random value also, just like if you are using Selenium, Python, C#, .NET, doesn't matter. You just have to replace XPath with XPath value keyword in your command. So this is how your automation script will also be generated through SelectorsHub. So automation script ready, manual test case ready, data ready, everything is ready. Now, what all other features are there? So if you observe, by default, when you will download the test case, it will download the test case with the domain name what from wherever you have started your testing, like download test case, and it along with the timestamp. This is the default name it will always take. Or if you want to generate with a your own test case name, so here you can set the name here before downloading, like demo test, and then download the test case. Then what all other features are there here? Suppose you see that it is recording all the steps here. Okay, so this is getting recorded, and here you see that this icon is blinking here. That means it is telling like whatever, if you will perform any action here, this will record. Like I have clicked on training, so it will record this and it will show you here. Okay, but for a second, let's say we want to perform some action on the website which we don't want to record in our test case. So in that case you can stop it, basically pause this, click on this. Now script is test case studio is paused. Suppose if you click anywhere, let's say you clicked on test case studio, you click on courses and recording, you clicked on donate button, so you will see that none of them will be recorded here. It is the previous one. But if you want to resume the recording, you click back again, and now the recording is resumed. So you can click on this button, you will see that the things are getting recorded over there. I will show you. So it will record 15, 16, 17. Click on test case studio, click on training, click on this, so it is getting recorded. Perfect. So this way you can use, and remember one thing, this is just pause and resume the recording. This tool is not for the this is not play and record tool. Like here we are recording the steps, so do not get confused that you can execute these steps. No, we cannot execute these steps in test case studio. This is just currently, like as of now, when I'm creating this tutorial on 29th of January 2022, at this moment we can just record the steps, and like while recording we can resume, we can pause the recording and then we can resume, but we cannot execute these steps, because the purpose of this tool right now is that to save your tremendous amount of time with the actual things what you do manually. And then eventually, of course, like more features will keep coming in the futures, but as of now it is recording your steps and converting them into plain English sentences and giving you the XPath and selectors. Great. Now, if you observe here that these selectors, these XPath and CSS selectors are generating with that particular attribute, like it is generating with placeholder, it is generating with value attribute, it is generating with text here. So suppose you want to generate these selectors with some specific attribute. In that case, you have this feature attribute filter here. Click on this set attribute filter. Before you start your recording here, you can set the attribute. Let's say you don't want to generate with text, you don't want with ID, because ID is dynamic for your application. In that case you can uncheck these, and then you can start recording. And now if you will start recording, this will generate without text and without ID. It will use other attributes, and if you want to use them, then let it be there. We have recorded these many steps. If you want to like let's say delete one step, you can use this delete button here. But if you want to, like let's say you want to record the new test case, so how you can do, one way is like you can, here we have the delete all recorded steps. You can click on delete all button. Now all the steps are deleted, and you can start recording them again. Like if you start recording here, like if you start clicking here, and then it will start recording, and it will record, it will start recording as a fresh test case. So it will consider that you have opened this website and then you have click on these buttons. Then here you see that you have the steps column, data column, expected result, XPath, CSS selector. If you want to let's say you don't want this expected result column, expected result column is coming blank here because uh, everybody has its own expectation. Like you might want to verify for particular button, I might want to verify let's say URL whenever there is a new page open. So everybody used to have their own expected result. So that is the region this field is coming blank. You can decide what you want to verify when something is clicked, when some page is opened, so that you can enter the value here. Or if you want to, like, let's say you don't want to see this, so you have this feature to click to customize or add remove columns here. So let's say you don't want to see this expect result column, you can just uncheck, it will not show you. Then you have the minimal UI and less content in the front, so that it will be easy for you to understand and see the content, read the content. If you don't need cssSelector, you can uncheck this. Now you have this. And if you don't want the data as well, you can uncheck this, and then you will see just these two column, like steps and XPath, as well. Like if you want command, of course that feature is there. So this way you can customize the UI as well. And now you have the minimal UI, and you can just keep recording your steps and everything. So this way you can save a huge amount of time. You can generate the automation test case, you can generate the manual test case, each and everything can be done here. This will really help you guys a lot. And in fact, like many times I like TestCase Studio more than SelectorsHub, because here we need not to do anything. You see that I will show you again how we can do this. Suppose we want to do the testing of like we want to perform some action on this page. So what you have to do, you just have to click on this logo button, TestCase Studio logo here, just click on this. That's all we have to do. And now you start your testing. Let's say here, suppose you want to click on this courses and recording. Then suppose we want to click on this Udemy course. Guys, if you are new to like you want to learn A to Z about XPath, selectors, and really complex, all the complex scenario, and want to become expert in XPath and selectors writing, do check out this course. This will really help you guys a lot. This is created by me, and I have taught each and everything in really detail. So this will really help you guys a lot. This is almost 5-star rated course out there in Udemy, and very helpful. So do check out this. This will help you. Okay, coming back to that, now you see that those steps has been recorded here, and you can you can use those steps as a manual test case. So what we have done here, like you see this here, like we have open website. So like you are not able to see the data here because we have hide that data column. So you can just check here, so you can this, you will see it here, so do not get confused with this. Now you see that we have the steps here, whatever we performed. Like first we performed click on courses and recording, then we clicked on that Udemy course, so XPath we have for that. So this is how, without like doing anything, we haven't performed anything, we haven't put any effort to get this everything, like manual test case, automation script, XPath, etc. We just performed our actions here. So that you can just simply, like if you click on buy now or add to cart, each and every steps will be recorded. Like suppose if I start entering the value here, then it will record all those steps there in our TestCase Studio. And let's say click on here, I should not enter this because I have done with that, and click on sign up. So you see that all the steps has been recorded here, and of course the password will come as an encrypted one, so do not worry about that. And each and every steps are recorded. Now we can download this test case, we can set the name, and each and everything can be done. And you see our test case is ready without performing any action. So this is how you can perform your testing without you can generate your manual test case, your automation script, data, and everything without any effort, and save a huge amount of time. Here you can always see like all these are the footer links here, really helpful. If you ever want, like any update comes in future, you want to ever watch the tutorial again, you just click on this, it will take you to the latest tutorial. If you need any help on this tool or any feature suggestion, you can always reach out to me here. This is a Slack channel link of SelectorsHub, so you can, I would please request you that if you feel that SelectorsHub and TestCase Studio is helping you, please consider a small donation. Please add your review here. This will help me and motivate me and let others know about these amazing innovation. This will really help us. And here you can always check out the latest change log and everything here on the TestCase Studio, like what all features has been added, what new thing has come in the new release, so that you always can check here. So yeah, that's pretty much about TestCase Studio. I will keep creating more tutorials. Please check out this here in the SelectorsHub YouTube channel. You can check out more tutorials, like how it is different from other tools, how it can save more time, and all those things. So yeah, I hope this you like this new tool and this is helping you. Please let others know that. Thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts about in the comment section about this tool, and what new feature you want to see in this tool. Definitely I will consider them and I will add in future releases. With that, thank you so much.